Strengthening Faith 103. I had a thought which I wanted to share. In reality, there are only two standards a person can live by in this world. The correct standard comes from the Creator and Sustainer of all things, Allah, the Exalted. These standards are discussed in the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. The other standard is what the world dedicates through social media, culture and fashion. This standard is fickle and changes with time, and the one who adheres to them will adopt a fickle mental and physical state. When a Muslim abandons the standard set by Allah, the Exalted, they will inevitably follow the standard set by the world. One of the major issues this leads to is being influenced by normalization. This is when a particular attitude, behavior or belief becomes acceptable to people, as the wider society has accepted it and practices it. This can become a dangerous path to follow, as it leads to sins and misguidance. For example, over time backbiting became normalized in society, as it occurs so much in society. As a result, many Muslims indulge in this major sin and dismissively state that everyone does it whenever they are warned against it. Similarly, many Muslims incorrectly believe that it is enough to internally believe in Islam, even if they do not practice on its teachings. As this attitude has become normalized in society, Muslims use the fact that many others behave in this manner to justify them adopting this deviant behavior. A Muslim must always remember that using normalization in society as justification to commit sins is something Allah, the Exalted, will never accept. If everyone commits a specific sin, He will hold all of them accountable for it, even if it means He punishes them all. Being negatively influenced by normalization in society can only truly be avoided when one chooses to learn and act on the standards set by Allah, the Exalted. This will ensure they use the blessings they have been granted in ways pleasing to Him. This leads to peace of mind and success in both worlds. Chapter 16 An-Nahl, verse 97.
Whoever does righteousness, whether male or female, while he is a believer, we will surely cause him to live a good life, and we will surely give them their reward in the hereafter according to the best of what they used to do.
And chapter 13 Ar-Ra'd, verse 28.
Unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah do hearts find peace.
If one turns away from this standard, then they will inevitably follow the standard of life set by the world. This will cause one to forget Allah, the Exalted, and misuse the blessings they have been granted by Him. This only leads to a difficult life in this world, and one's excuse of following what was considered normal in society will not be accepted on Judgment Day either. Chapter 20 Taha, verses 124 to 126. And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed, he will have a depressed, i.e., difficult life, and we will gather, i.e., raise him on the day of resurrection blind. He will say, My Lord, why have you raised me blind while I was once seeing? Allah will say, Thus did our signs come to you, and you forgot, i.e., disregarded them, and thus will you this day be forgotten. Over 400 free ebooks, audiobooks, infographics, podcasts and blogs available on our website, www.shakepod.com.